Everyone, and welcome back to the channel, Coin's Reaction Zone, and another Scooby-Doo reaction. So this is episode 8 of the new Scooby-Doo movies, but episode 7 I rated as one of my weakest episodes, out of 2, tied with Ghastly Ghost Town. It really, not a lot happened in that one. Focused more on gags and a lot of unnecessary moments and a lot of unnecessary things that really brought me out of the episode. Rather boring and just such a waste of potential because we had 4 suspects, well 5 characters but 4 suspects, and ended up being none of them. Then at the end, the guy that was the suspect ended up being the culprit. Somebody we never met before. He was also forgiven way too easily, so he could have just come out of hiding right quick and been completely fine. So like such a waste. It was very disappointing. I'm interested to seeing how this one will go, especially because this is one of the best rated episodes of the new Scooby-Doo movies. So I'm interested on how I'm going to feel about it. This one is called The Secret of Shark Island. And also, by the way, there was no stats last episode, so that's why I'm moving straight on. Secrets of Shark Island was released on October 28th, 1972. And this one stars Sonny and Cher, who were a famous duo a long time ago. Cher is still popular nowadays. She's, like, you know Cher. She had songs like, I Can Turn Back Time, and other hits like that. And Sonny and Cher were married from 1969 to 1975, but they were in a relationship several years before that. But for this episode, they're together as a duo. Sonny ended up passing away in a ski accident in 1998, so that's unfortunate. But just a quick little, so the synopsis is Scooby and the gang are driving along the coast when they find Sonny and Cher stranded and decide to give them a ride. All goes awry when they get stranded in a dilapidated hotel that Sonny and Cher's travel agent booked for them. The time goes by, they start uncovering the mystery of the Pescado Diabolico, a figure that not all is as it seems. Well, that's funny. They say that it translates to fish of the devil, but the Spanish phrase actually translates to diabolical fish. So if they wanted to name the episode like that, it would be El Pescado del Diablo. So they pick up Sonny and Cher after they get a flat tire, and they take them to the Hideaway Beach Hotel. But first, the gang are spied upon by a mysterious figure in a raincoat who makes demonic guttural sounds into a walkie-talkie. And then they're nearly driven off the road by a rapid trash removal truck. Freddy and Sonny find this suspicious because he was driving like a road hog and nobody would need to deliver trash that fast, which is kind of funny. And now they arrived at the beach resort, so here we go.
Because we're here for, well, a little quiet vacation, and I don't think he hears me.
That's funny. It's like, we're the well-known duo, Sonny and Cher.
Name's Milo Meekley, manager of this here hostelry.
Milo Meekley, so he's our first suspect.
Wonderful. You see, we're Sonny and Cher.
Hasn't been too sunny and cheerful.
You don't understand. This is my wife, and we're married.
Should hope so, with all those children. Nice-looking family. The twins.
Thinks the Scooby Gang is their children.
Tell them apart. You're the hound of the Baskervilles, right? With Basil Rathbun. The hotel staff loves having celebrities stay with us.
When you say
that's funny.
Staff, where's the rest of it?
Matilda. Nice, quiet, hard worker, Matilda.
Okay, Matilda. We got Milo Meekley and Matilda. Those are our 2 suspects so far.
Sizing you folks up right now.
That's a manly maid. Holy crap.
Oceanside.
That's the maid you want at a hotel.
My agent stayed in for his honeymoon. See, that's the one with its own sun deck overlooking the tennis courts.
Sun deck and tennis courts went into the ocean 8-9 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Well, then,
That sucks.
how come your hotel brochure still listed?
Your friend gave you an old brochure. Hotels changed management half a dozen times since that was printed up.
Oh, fine.
Hotel wants the bridal suite. It's got a real nice view of the rocks below.
Oh my gosh. That's a crazy location.
Where are the other guests?
You're the only ones to brave it.
Brave it? Brave what?
The curse. The old legend spread by the local Indians about the Pescado Diabolico.
That translates into fish of the devil.
Yeah, fish of the devil, okay.
If you want to believe that junk.
Or diabolical
Pescado
fish.
Diabolico, the evil god of sharks. And when the sea winds moan, old Sharkface will walk upon the land, and all his man-eaters will leave the briny deep and follow him, driving all of us humans back into the sea. If you do think you hear something, it's because you've heard the old wives' tale that goes, when the shark god calls the monsters of the deep.
Oh, the shark got there pretty quick.
On a conch shell.
We've never heard that old wives' tale.
Notice anything different about me?
Yeah, you're 3 inches shorter without shoes on.
No. Check what I'm wearing.
That banner was pretty
Oh,
funny.
yeah, it is precious. You're wearing a new pair of purple pongee pajamas embroidered with your picture.
Come on, Cher. Don't let the weather get you down. My ESP tells me that tomorrow will be a beautiful day, and we're going to have fun.
Yeah, well, something tells me in your case, ESP stands for extra stupid personality. How can we have fun? This place has no golf, no tennis, no pool. And those are its good points.
But this is our delayed honeymoon. You should be enjoying it.
I am enjoying it. Or my name isn't Barbara Streisand.
That's an old joke.
Who is that? The Avon lady calling?
No.
Oh, nice. Avon bottle joke. That's another one. My great-grandmother collected Avon bottles, so I know about them. I actually have that collection, priced them out and stuff.
I still think there's a lot more here than meets the eye.
There has to be.
So let's split up and comb the island.
There's the proof. I wasn't crazy last night. They're those prints, whatever they are.
So we got like shark footprints in the next to the ocean.
Same sound.
A paddle boat! And hey!
I like how Shaggy just kind of... That's a cool paddle boat. I like that. Oh, a catfish. Nice. See, this is good Scooby-Doo. I like this. Just kind of nice thing to explore. Oh, and that's the shark. That's a nice design. I like him. You can tell those are real legs because of based off his flippers, but that's still really cool. Oh, Shaggy destroyed that. That's property damage for him. The first for Shaggy this season.
Devilfish, whatever they call it.
Anybody got a couple of aspirin?
Pescado Diabolico? You saw the shark god? Describe it.
Big?
Oh, those are expensive. I'm seeing like $2,000 for that thing. Wow, Shaggy destroyed a $2,000 paddle boat.
Hey, look, a boat.
Probably the most expensive thing they have on the island at the hotel.
Still basic transportation off of this island.
We can come into contact with him, man.
Nobody fear. Bono is here. And when we hear that thing coming, everybody put a shoulder to the rack and push.
Well, they're gonna destroy all that wine, man.
Now, all we have to do is run for our lives.
So, Cher and Bono are not attached to property damage, but I'm gonna give Shaggy and Scooby and them a split. Probably a $1,000 between them, so $500 each. So that's some of the first property damage. A lot of property damage already, which is awesome. Bringing Shaggy to a total of $2,500 and Scooby $700 across this season.
Connected by a chain to another float and a fin. The whole thing going around in a big circle into the hidden cave mouth, over there and back out again.
So they're really faking it. It has kind of like a big wheel kind of thing.
Here's another fine mess you've gotten us into, Sonny.
That's a lot of friggin' wine bottles right there. And he just run across it really quick.
Occupancy by more than 4 persons is unlawful.
That's funny. I also like, though, he legitimately looks pretty creepy. I like his design.
This is where the shark fins go.
And where the kelp dredger went when it disappeared.
That isn't kelp. That ship is unloading. That's the first seaweed.
Wow, a bunch of gold
Looks
coins.
and sounds like gold.
There has to be Milo then. He's the only one that could do this big of an operation
I wonder
hidden.
what's going to happen to it.
We better start worrying about
I don't know how Matilda fits in, but it has to be Milo.
Operator sees us.
Maybe Milo's a henchman.
He sees us, but he's not going to seize us. Underwater, quick!
Good stopping, Shaggy.
Hey, look.
He got down there pretty quick.
Let's grab a lift.
They just went into the bucket? That's scary. That gold's being melted down.
Pieces of gold! Fill your pockets!
I think the shark god is up there waiting for his tip.
This pot of gold is going.
Well, it ain't the end of the rainbow. Looks more like a blast furnace.
Oh my gosh. Is melting the gold probably into something else?
Good. That shower of gold slowed down the
That was easy. They just buried him in gold.
The crane operator on the ship is swinging his bucket over them. He'll fish them up.
Not if Hey!
Hey, what?
My hands are covered with black paint. Maybe that's some kind of clue.
We'll figure it out later. Right now, we've got to stop that crane operator from scooping up Scooby and Company.
Good job, Fred. At least you found a clue, my man.
Maybe I can use these lids as shield.
My gosh, what's Fred gonna do? Yep, it's Milo.
Surprise! At the sound of the chimes, the sound will all be Mr. Meekley.
You'll be shocked.
There's not even an unmasking.
You nosy brat.
So who's...
Now, Mr. Meekley, I haven't figured out your game yet, but I warn
So is
you,
the
I
shark
use these as
Matilda then?
soldiers. My uncle
The
was
shark
first
gun?
symbolist in the Marine Corps band.
Marine Corps band, that's funny.
All right, let's everyone freeze.
Matilda!
Sorry, Meekley. Let me borrow your hearing aid. All right,
Whoa.
now hear this. All of you shark men out of the water and back to the hotel on the double. This is Matt Hildago, your friendly neighborhood investigative agent speaking. That is all.
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize he was gonna be a government agent.
They were only scuba divers?
Professional sea scavengers. This phony head hid the scuba mask. The fin on
Whoa.
the back concealed the scuba.
So just henchmen.
The flippers on the feet actually help them swim faster.
Yeah, the flippers, I realized.
A male agent would have made Captain Meekley suspicious. That's why Matilda applied for a job as chambermaid.
So the shark god said he was fishy. But what kind of an operation was he trying to keep people away from?
Ancient gold doubloons. Real ones from an old Spanish...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the one we saw on the kelp bed.
Check.
So just
They just
full
sent the
on...
wreck accidentally.
There was that many gold coins in there?
Spend a few doubloons in town.
But antique coins are legal to keep, aren't they?
But Uncle Sam would take more than half. The Clee wanted it all. So he was melting the gold down into his
Ah.
smuggle off the island.
Also kind of tax fraud kind of thing.
That explains the fresh black paint.
Yep. And now Captain Meekley and his trashy crew
Full
are
on
headed for
painting
the
gold.
Yeah, but
Wow, trash can. That's one of the most convoluted
It's
Scooby
condemned,
traps.
standing on a landslide area.
Oh, condemned. Okay, so he wasn't really even a manager. He just kind of bought it.
An underground smelting operation.
How about some nice seafood?
Seafood? Now that's where I put my foot down.
Oh wow, is she gonna completely destroy this? Oh my god. Holy crap. If that was one of the gang, then that would have been like $1 million of property
She really
damage.
brings down the house. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Oh my gosh. That's a big cringe, but That was cute ending. Yeah, I really liked that episode, actually. It was one of the more convoluted Scooby-Doo episodes, but I feel like everything fit well together. We finally had a bad guy that was actually a bad guy, which was interesting. And then Matilda thing, it was obviously kind of like a manlier man, but I wasn't going to say anything because Scooby-Doo likes to do that with like maids and stuff like that. They're more like, I guess you could say chiseled, but that was still a really cool. I didn't even expect him to be a government agent. That's just a surprise. I thought it was just going to be like a suspect. They were working on it together. Yeah, that was a legit surprise. That really makes me excited. And I really love the set design of the shark god. Milo kind of like doing that growl thing at the end there. Professional scavengers happened to find gold on the kelp dredger, and then they melted it down garbage cans, and then they smuggled it out on that removal truck that they were speeding out of town. So Sonny and Cher just happened to come across a smuggling ring. Their travel agent kind of guy got married there a long time ago. So that was pretty funny. But overall, really enjoyable. I feel like it was pretty bloated like all the other Scooby-Doo episodes, but I feel like that it really lifted with how crazy it was. There was a lot of stuff going on and then a lot of convolution like Matilda, and that it was an underwater ring that was basically trying to evade taxes and stuff like that. And one of those ones that just so ridiculous of, you know, a condemned building, one stomp of her foot, destroyed the mansion at the end. The cliffside, the sets were all really cool, like the mansion on that cliff, and the shark was really nice. It does run a bit long. I feel like, though, if it was like 25 to 30 minutes, it probably would have been a perfect length and would have really made me super happy. But overall, I think it's my favorite episode so far, which I'm going to rate it an 8 out of 10. I don't think the comedy was as good as The Addams Family, but I feel like it really brought it together with the different sets, the different styles of what's going on. Interesting Matilda side plot that I really didn't expect. The shark was probably one of the creepiest monsters we've seen so far across all the Scooby-Doo I've reacted to. It's definitely going as one of my favorite episodes this season. And I think it's also my highest rated episode so far across all the Where Are Yous as well. So that's really exciting. I know why it's everybody's favorite now. Just had a lot of funny things and moments. Sonny and Cher had good banter back and forth and like legit twists that I really wasn't really paying attention to or just didn't really realize, like the Matilda thing. Because that's just how, you know, they drew maids and stuff back then, which is kind of like a manlier kind of style, like that typical kind of deep voice, kind of Russian or German maid in a lot of 70s and 80s TV. So I just didn't really cross my mind, to be honest. I'm like, okay, there's Matilda. She's a suspect because she's the only other named character. So no weird food this episode. But we did finally get some property damage from Shaggy. $2,500 for this episode. And Scooby got $500 for helping Shaggy, Sonny, and Cher destroy all that wine. I just did $1,000 just to keep it nice and simple. Even though there's a lot more wine bottles, but I only saw 3 break because of the sound effects, so I only wrote down $1,000 for those 3 bottles. Daphne and Velma are still at 0 for this season. We'll see how they go for the rest of the season. Next will be episode 9 and the last episode of this current reaction style. So thank you for watching and have a great day.